sinuses could be acting up, whether you have like a slight cold, or it's just like the season change, or maybe you have a kid that has sinuses acting up. There may be something someone's speaking up about. Maybe it's either you or someone else, and then you're like, okay, I'm just going to wait on this to happen, or I'm just going to sit back and see, you know, how this plays out. You also could be wanting to go into apologize or talk to someone, show them some type of love, or just have a type of conversation, but it's like, I'm going to just sit back and wait. I'm going to just see, kind of like, maybe they'll come to me eventually. Or what's going on, Virgo? Okay, so you're trying to have a restart. You're trying to have a clear mind. It's like, I want to be balanced in all of my decisions. You could be having a new home. Or if this is not your home, you could be living with someone. They could have an animal, or maybe they have kids, or you live with someone and you kind of go, pick up and go. It's like the only thing that you really take with you is your keys and your wallet inside. Your keys in your purse, or, you know, that's it. But you're taking this as a restart too. So you're kind of just like, you know what, I need a mental break, so I'm going to just enjoy what I got here. I'm going to abide to this relationship, abide to this contract, abide to whatever this is, so that way, like, you know, I can kind of pick myself up from here. Maybe there's still something kind of in your head you're still trying to solve or get through when it comes to like, okay, well, what happened? Why did I say this? Why did I do this? Somebody also could be wanting to restart with you. Maybe they see you as relaxed and that you're having some type of new beginning. Maybe they know that you're going to a relationship and that makes them heartbroken. They could be frustrated. They could be breaking things at work, or somebody could be paranoid. Because I just feel like I heard something. Something about shuffling. Hopefully nobody's watching you. That's kind of creepy, but let's move on. Okay, anyway, maybe somebody shuffle cards. Okay, anyway, so somebody's heartbroken over the fact that you may be going into a new relationship, but they know, like, you know what, it just is what it is. There's still some type of secrets or something that's unknown that they're holding on to. They could be trying to hide their emotions, but they're wearing them on their sleeve for sure. They could be drinking. They could have trying to cut back, or they're trying to be intentional about cutting back now, but they still are doing it. There also are people around them that don't really give them what they need as far as healthy encouragement, support, advice, whatever, but they're still holding on to these people as well. These people actually could be judging them and or putting them in a hot seat soon, and they don't even see this coming. That's going to be an adventure, especially if it's a water sign. It could be you. Take it if it resonates. Okay, so some type of ending. It actually may not be as detrimental as you want it to be, but you're going to have to stand up and or make a choice. Somebody will have to speak up, or there's going to have to be something that's taken, spoken about. There's a way out, basically. Or somebody's hiding some type of ending and they don't know how to get through it yet. And so it's like, okay, you know, is it about time for me to speak up? What do I say now? It's also, it could be like a new baby, like, right? So somebody was hiding some type of birth or hiding a child, and at this point, you know, the baby is about here, or they need help, or there's going to be some type of issue, or they're going to have to say, okay, well, what do I do from here? How do I move on? How do I heal? They're going to have to communicate something for sure. Okay, what else for Virgo? So something's going on when it comes to your friends, your work, your coworker. Somebody could be pointing a finger. What's going on here? Yeah, maybe your coworker is judging you, or it's like they're planning on something, or they know that something's coming up. And it's like, this is about to be a roller coaster, and they have some type of grief, or like regret, or like, oh, I gave into this, or I supported this idea, or I hate that, you know, this was supposed to be balanced, or we were supposed to be creating something, or maybe somebody's pregnant. You got your coworker pregnant, and they're trying to decide what to do now because they regret giving in to this person, but they're like, okay, well, what about what we created? This could be practical if I invest in it, and if I'm meticulous about what I do have some type of clarity. Virgo, if this is you, look, they got somebody pregnant, they feel like you just gonna withdraw from them and y'all just gonna have to figure it out. I think they're gonna keep it. They're gonna communicate that it's time for you to start saving, or it's time for you to start putting money towards something. That they're gonna go towards someone else, or they're gonna communicate to someone that you've been holding back. So you already have a child's mother, or you already have a situation going on. And they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna go tell this person what's really been going on behind the scenes. Yeah, you got a family already. And you're like, man, I'm trying not to go to the thick of it right now. I already got some shit going on. Like, I'm not really. And they're like, no, I'm going to go screaming from the mountaintop. Because you're going to have to recover this. And I'm not going to go through something by myself. Or I'm not going to do this in secret. This is what you wanted. Then, you know, this kid is here. We're going to make the best of it. So they definitely going to go tell. Alright. Also, if you have a desire to start something creative, like something online, a podcast, influencer, news channel, recording music, recording some type of like voice recordings, ASMR, I don't know, something like that. You feel like it's gonna be a challenge, you should get through it. It'll be practical, it'll grow, it'll be an investment for sure, but it'll eventually get back to you. Okay. Something about your neighbors or somebody at your door could be important. Okay, so you have an idea and you're like, okay, I have this desire, I have this plan, I have this vision. Now how do I bring it together? One foot at a time. You know, just, you know, go for it and just see how it goes. You'll kind of get your balance, you'll get your pace, you'll figure it out. You just got to take action first. And then you'll kind of realize, okay, well, this choice was wrong, this choice was not, this choice was good. Or you'll also commit to being strategic about getting things done as well. Also, there may be some type of good news going on with someone that you're watching. This person looks good. Maybe this is a relationship that you feel like you manipulated, or they manipulated you somehow, some way, and it was toxic. They have some type of celebration, some type of like, what do you call it, milestone or momentum mark in their life that's going on right now. Maybe you don't know about it, or maybe they're kind of keeping it hidden. But it has something to do with their finances. Yeah. And so now they're going to post check on something else, or how something else is taken off. And it seems like they may be changing their hair. They may be going on a flight. Something about a dog. I don't know. Don't let this get you in your feelings if somebody else goes somewhere. Or maybe they're going to be in their feelings if you're going somewhere. Okay. Well, let's keep going. What else for Virgo today? Be careful with the people around you. Even if they're older. You may feel like everybody around you is going up, and the whole time you're in some type of despair. It's like, well, why everybody else got this type of comfort? Why does everybody else got da-da-da-da-da? Okay, you need to see this innocence in this in the beginning, and or make sure that you are not seeing yourself as a victim. For sure, because you're actually not trapped. Okay, and so whatever this is that you fear, or whatever that you feel like you're going through, you either need to change it, reroute it, or do something else. Okay, you're not listening to yourself in some aspect, and that's what's holding you back. Maybe you feel like you're sad because you feel like you gave up on something too early. That you could have had something that you wanted, but at the same time you were, you know, playing a game, being free. You didn't want to really be committed. And now you have thoughts of like, okay, well, could this truly work? But I feel like you know at this point it's not. There's also someone around you, a mature man, like somebody that's older than you. This could be somebody that you worked with. Y'all worked in the same industry. Y'all talked about work. Maybe they were married. Somebody could have tried to take something from someone, and they're going to court about it. This may stabilize somebody else somehow, some way. What does this have to do with Virgo? You know who this person is. You know whoever this money or whatever this was taken from someone, or you know who's about to get this sudden wealth. 211. Maybe you want this person in your corner as a resource. You also, if you're older than the person that you want to approach and date, It seems like you have some type of like official stability. You're like, okay, I have a record, or you could have a record, but I was gonna say you have some type of like resume. You have something that's like I can bring to the table and literally make you my privileged person, this, that, and the third, and only some time. What about the year 2012 could be important? Maybe you feel like this person that you want to make your person that you know you can pretty much put up, they're focused on work right now, but you heavily want to commit to them. So you may just want to give something to them, but you may want to be sneaky about it. So it's kind of like, oh, I don't really want them to know that it's coming from me. Yeah, I just want to, see if I can go through their website and send them a tip, or let me see if I can go and, do something like that. And it's just like, yeah, you are. And we'll just kind of sit back and see how they react. You're going to be concerned because there's going to be some type of change. And then the person may have some type of message of concern. Maybe they know someone that's going through a bad health. Yeah, and they're trying to decide or like get their idea of like what to expect next, or how to do it and still keep who they are. All right, take what resonates. What's going on, Virgo, in love, real quick? Let's change that. Deception. Why y'all going through some type of deception in love, Virgo? Somebody feels like a clown. Somebody approached someone else still being a clown because they had some type of insecurities that they were trying not to show, but it's coming out now. Okay, I told you. Somebody moved on way too fast. Sex only. They was having fun. They end up dibbling and dabbling a little too much, and they dibble and dabble into somebody that wasn't even their type, and now somehow they got to figure out what to do with these boundaries. They were going to this person and being extremely passive, right? So it's kind of like, whatever you like, okay, you need food, you need money, you need gas, you need like, oh yeah, I'll do this, I'll do that. Like, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. They were doing everything that they could. It was pretty much like a gaslighting type of cycle, and now somebody ended up getting hurt. Okay, and they both still kind of feel like they're incomplete and somebody's retreating. They've been neglecting themselves. Somebody needs to, like, I don't want to say necessarily clean themselves up. I'm not saying that they're dirty, but they just need to take care of themselves. Get back in the gym. Figure out their internal health and stuff like that. They need to actually, like, take care of themselves. All right. What else? Final messages for Virgo. You have the power to create the energy that you want. You literally do. Okay, you just need to look out for signs. You need to look out for what is like oh, okay, yeah, this makes me feel good. That's how you get to your clarity. That's how you get to your breakthrough. Somebody could create a fake page, or they're spying you somehow. Maybe you block them, that they're still watching you heal and or move on. Somebody's watching you. This could be definitely somebody of your past, either somebody that you were either friends with. Something's going on with this friend. I don't know if your friend from the past is going through some type of despair and some type of discomfort, and you got some type of clarity about it, or you're realizing that this person is hiding something. This friend. That was a lot. So maybe they're hiding a lot. They're defensive about how something began or some type of new beginning. They just want it to be like, oh, okay, well, I'll include you when I want to include you. But at the same time, they feel like you should be loyal to them all the time. They could have made you lost some type of opportunity, you feel like, and now you're trying to stabilize who you are. Or they feel like this about you. Okay, well. Message for the day for Virgos. It's giving cheer up, Buttercup. Like, I don't know. I feel like y'all need to do something. Don't cancel on them. Okay, the right people are on the way. You have to stop focusing on that option. Okay, you can have others, you will have others, even if this is a job. They knew better, but they chose not to do and or be better. So you have to leave someone behind. You need to cover all bases. Something is not what you think. This is not the one. All right. Who's not the one for Virgo? This could be a Gemini, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, the initial Q, the initial G, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Pisces, or a Taurus. They're not the one. It's not this one. How about that? It's not the one you think about. All right. You're starting completely over. Allow yourself to do so. You're about to lose your job. That also came out for, I think, fire signs. So you may need to go check out their reading from yesterday, I believe it was. Somebody's about to lose their job, okay? But choose peace, even if it's you. They are kind, they are giving. Also, if it's not you that loses your job and it's somebody else and they're kind of temperamental, just choose peace because they're going through shit, okay? You're already kind, you already know. You may need to move and or do more. Something will change in 2 to 3 weeks or 2 to 3 months, especially if you feel like you got a lot of eyes on you, okay? Something may be throwing you off balance right now. You're trying to skip the healing stage, so that may be why. Make sure you're not out here being petty, you or someone that you're around. If so, cancel it immediately, okay? Something about zebra or leopard print could be important. Whether you wear it, you see someone around it, you actually go see these animals somehow, some way, whatever the case may be. Talk to your crush. Your ex is out here, or someone with the initial X is around. The initial A is also around. Maybe you need to ask this person. I don't know. Put it all on the table, even if you don't want to. Something could be going on with your sister. You may want to just like break where you can go drink, smoke, hookah, or you're about to go do this soon. Maybe within the next year, if you had a time question, there is an audit out here. So FYI, you may need a plan B. Okay, whether medicine and or just in general. Okay, don't do something, especially when it comes to you being petty. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you right now. Okay, something may not seem like your problem, okay? Somebody could be talking outside of their neck because something is unidentified or they're not sure where to go. And at this point, you feel like they're struggling to get to the point. Make sure you stabilize your health, for real, because if not, you're putting something at risk. You or someone that you know could be going through a divorce. Make sure you get some type of good energy. You know, you're balancing this out with all this negative that you feel like you got going on. Somebody could feel like you're dismissing them, or you could feel like somebody's dismissive. This is someone that you were loyal to, or they felt like they were loyal to you, and they just can't deal with it anymore, all right? Somebody definitely went back to their ex, just FYI. They feel like they need to change the scenery, and that's the most comfortable place that it can go. All right, maybe you need to change the scenery. You're going to go in your soft girl era, okay? Somebody could be picking up medication. Again, make sure you're taking care of your internal self as well. Someone wanted you to have a little self-esteem, and so now they're going to come lay it on thick because it didn't work. They feel like it wasn't attainable. Someone could need the surgery and or going through surgery as we speak, okay? Maybe you know someone that's going through it. Listen to what they're not saying, not just what they're telling you, okay? Move like you never met them. Even if y'all got kids now, you will have some type of hidden helpers, okay? Somebody's wanting and or expecting you to miss them, but you don't need to worry. All right, trouble may be heading your way. They're actually not very bitter. So if you're the baby mama, baby dad, and you try to make them seem bitter, they're not, and now it's being shown. Or if you were being shown as bitter and you're not, it's being seen.